Bobby knows everything. Tad knows everyone. Dingo is here too. They're here to make love to you. Your ears at least. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly.
Dubliners.
Zombie.
Hey.
What was up with that, like, 90s? All the singers in the 90s, they were just like,
It
was all about the
They
voice
get it.
crack. It was the voice crack was hot in the 90s.
don't get me wrong, I love it.
That note is the key to your soul.
You just have to stick your jaw out at the bottom and just and let it echo around in your mouth.
And have you heard better music since?
No, of course not.
They rest their case.
Since the 90s, yes. Yeah, there has been.
No, it's all Lisa Loeb in my house every day.
I mean,
Lisa
our
Loeb.
beautiful intro music, maybe.
Nope.
Lisa Loeb was hot. She's still pretty hot.
She didn't age at all.
She didn't. She
I
still
mean,
looks
she
good
did.
with those glasses
She's
on.
a lot closer to death, but she still looks good.
Oof.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Oh, you
Shut
blew
the
it.
fuck up. Are you kidding me?
fucking Blew it.
Oh my God. We're cutting all of this.
All right.
God.
I mean, you can cut one thing.
Nope.
We weren't supposed to talk about it.
We already discussed. You were late, so
I
that's
wasn't
why you
here,
don't
so
fucking
fuck
know.
you.
Yeah, you don't know the rules. Okay, first of all, I can't even. All this is getting cut because now
That's
I have to explain
fine.
it to you.
No, leave it in. Fuck you.
No, the point is that we're supposed to be talking about how we're all drunk and we're dad's like fucked up. Everyone's drinking here. I
You
had
can
corned
still
beef.
do that.
We're gonna talk about all the things around it,
you
but we're not
are
gonna
right
explicitly say it. We're gonna let the. Well, no. This isn't us talking about it. This is me explaining to you that we're going to talk about it.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Thanks for
Oh my
joining
God,
us.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Now it's just got to stay in, and it's just, it is what it is.
Top of the morning
Blew
to
the
you,
gag.
Irish
Top of the
people.
morning to you.
We were gonna let the viewer realize
Nobody's
that we
viewing this,
recorded.
Robbie. What the fuck?
I'm gonna view it. I watch the YouTube videos. It's just it's
a still
just the album
image.
art. It's a still image, but it is video.
But I look
It's a
at it
still
for an
image.
hour and a fucking half.
Yeah, no, I watch our podcast.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Top of the morning to you.
So, anyways, I had a delicious corned beef and cabbage for dinner today.
Why? Because it's fucking St. Patrick's Day.
Why? It's not
No,
even
'cause
Irish.
because it's my favorite food. It's a Jewish food, not
Yeah,
the cabbage.
okay.
The corned
So-
beef.
Elaborate
It's
on
not-
that.
It's like a
It's
Jewish.
not Irish.
This is going to get controversial, everyone.
It's not. It's just a Jewish delicatessen staple. Corned beef and pastrami are two staples in Jewish delicatessens. I grew up on corned beef and pastrami on rye, a little spicy brown mustard on there. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy little Jew.
Were there a lot of Irish Jews?
I know what my best friend growing up, Irish Jew. His dad's Irish, his mom's a Jew. Yeah. So yeah, there's at least him and his sisters, Irish Jews. Only ones I know of. There's at least 3.
I love some pastrami. Oh, corned beef
delicious.
can get fucked, but
No,
pastrami
corned beef
is good.
Corned beef is fantastic. It's my
It's like
favorite.
the
I
same
mean,
thing.
they're both. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
but it's the spices.
I
It's
get
the
it.
herbs.
I'm not even gonna argue with it.
It's the
I like corned
crust.
beef. I like pastrami. I don't know what I did this time, but it was perfect. It was the perfect corned beef. It was juicy. It was succulent. It was perfect. I nailed it. I can't commend myself enough.
Good job, Robbie.
Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Good job, Robbie.
I really, really appreciate it. But
Good
my
job.
stomach does even more than yours. Congratulate. I don't know. Good
You're
job.
going to have diarrhea? What'd you do?
I hope so. I don't know. Whatever I have, I'm really excited for it because it was worth it. It was all worth it. And you know what? My fucking dickhead kids. I love you guys. Dickhead kids.
They're not
They don't-
listening to this.
They're not even trying it. They refuse to try it.
Oh,
Kids
my
are
Wouldn't put
dicks.
Wouldn't put a tiny little piece in their mouth. Neither of them.
You know what though? I will say this: my kids ate the dinner tonight because it was fucking good. It was
Yeah.
real. It was real Irish food. It was some Guinness stew, some Colcannon. It was legit. It was peasant food.
Peasant food. I assume that's what the cabbage is.
Peasant food's good.
It was like 5-star peasant food.
I
Like
love
Michelin
cabbage.
star. It was fucking cabbage is so underrated.
Cabbage is fine.
If
Cabbage is
like,
peasant
don't
food.
boil it like some poor piece of shit. You have to caramelize it a little bit. Throw some
Oh,
butter in the
sure.
pan.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I sauteed the cabbage in the bacon grease and then mixed it in with the mashed potatoes.
See, now
That's-
we're talking.
That's
Yeah, now that's
fucking
some-
fire. It was fucking fire.
What Jew
Yeah.
does that, Robbie?
No.
Only the Irish ones.
There's Jews that can cook. You know, there's some good Jewish food out there. I'm not a good chef, I don't think. Tad is our resident chef. He can fucking whip up a meal. I made you French toast one time. You sent a picture of that French toast. I was like, how do you even like do something like that? I tried to recreate it. I did a pretty good job. But
Yeah,
like
the
Tad's got
cobbler.
recipes out there.
He knows his way around the kitchen.
Y'all got to come to the Dingo Daily Discord because we have a whole channel. Just Tad, he posts
Got
pictures
plates of
of his food, plates of food, and if you like it enough, he'll give you his recipe. If it looks good enough, and it
Tell
always
ya.
looks good enough.
I'll tell you.
It does, I will say that.
Dude can cook.
So since
Yeah.
it's St. Patrick's Day and we're not talking about it, what's
No,
everyone
it's not.
drinking?
Guinness and Jameson's.
Well, let's
It's
more
the
importantly,
standard, right?
how many deep are we, Tad? Because I think we got Tuesday night Tad on our hands on a Monday. Tuesday night Tad on a Monday.
A little peek behind the curtain. We're recording on a Monday.
It's not Monday. It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's none of those things.
It is both of those things. See how the sausage is made.
I'm 5.5 Guinnesses in and 3 Jamesons.
You know, this was all Tad's plan that I was going to go along with because he was like really Tuesday night tadding it up. And then Dingo comes in and ruins his whole plan.
Dingo came in hot like a bastard.
I mean, that's kind of my MO. I apologize. I didn't know.
I love you.
It's fine.
I love you
It's fine.
too. I'm
It
sorry.
just it's because of the delay because this is not coming out until what fucking April? Who knows? May?
2026.
What do you guys think about St. Patrick's Day? Why do we even celebrate it? What is it? Guy chase the snakes out of Ireland?
I mean, it's an excuse for white people to drink, just like Cinco de Mayo is now.
Because the scientists say that there's no archaeological data that say that snakes ever existed in Ireland. Do you think the snakes are a metaphor
For penises,
for
Yeah, I was
something
thinking-
else?
I was thinking penises. We're all thinking penises, right?
that's where my
Maybe.
brain went right to penis.
But then, I mean, you need penises. I think you just chase like
Some penises.
Do you need penis?
You don't need all of them.
Because like there's a lot of bad penises out
some
there.
sort of ilk was chased out of
All right.
Ireland.
Get the elk out.
Chasing the pedos out of Ireland.
Some unwanted ilk.
Yeah, we have deer.
Some-
We don't need elk.
I mean,
Yeah.
elk is better than deer, in my opinion. If you want to get into the game meat, we could talk about game meat. I'll talk to you
Game
about
meat.
Whatever gay meat you want to talk about, Ted.
I'll give you your
Gayest
game meat.
meat that you can
Your-
find. Tad just wants to suck it down.
Anyway, I asked because I want to tell you what I found.
What'd you find?
I found a collaboration, Guinness Fonio Stout, in collaboration with Brooklyn Brewery. So it's Guinness and Brooklyn Brewery working together. And I waited for you guys to show up
What-
finally.
What is it like?
And here we go. I'm going to tell you
Ooh.
live. We're doing it live.
We got an unboxing audio. No, video. This is on YouTube. This is our unboxing video.
All right, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna ASMR this shit.
Are you drinking it out of the can?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Dad.
What the fuck?
He's put some in a little
Hold on.
cat's saucer. He's slurping it out.
Okay, so first, I don't know if I like it. It's Guinness but it has something else in it. I don't know. Let me read the can
Cool.
to you.
It sounds cool.
You should pour it. You should pour it.
Good review.
I
Pour it in
just
the
said,
glass.
wait a fucking second, Robbie. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just
You,
taste
you
it with
boil one fucking hunk of
Guy
meat and you
boils
think you're
one
Guy
fucking
Fieri all of a sudden.
cabbage.
use
Comes
your
at
tongue.
me hot with your
Taste it.
flame t-shirts. Yeah, it's fruity.
What's it
it's
taste
Guinness
like?
but fruity.
What do you
got to
read? Drink the fucking beer.
I just did, but I want to see what they are suggesting. It's fine. It's good.
It's fine.
I wanted to do it live. I'm going to read the back. A collaboration of community,
don't read it.
creativity, and passion. Heritage
That-
of the vibrancy of West African culture and the creative spirit of Brooklyn Brewery brewmaster. Whatever
That sounds
his
like
name is.
some DEI beer.
It sounds like some hipster coffee roaster that put some.
It's not bad. It's not good. It's not
Did you-
bad. But let's cut
you
this
pour
out.
it?
And Brooklyn Brewery, I
Pour it
live
in a
close
glass.
by. If you want to sponsor the pod,
Do you go
since
there?
I gave you a sparkling.
They got a tap room.
I'm
review.
sorry. I'm sorry for calling you a DEI beer.
No, it's too. You already fucked it up, bro. Forget it.
I don't
We'll go with-
know. I don't know what that means even.
We'll try for Goose Island.
People just say things these days. I've got some New Belgium Voodoo Ranger classic. Rocking this Juice Force IPA, Hazy Imperial IPA.
I think
It's good. It's pretty good.
The Dingo
Right,
Weekly
this-
likes Voodoo
We like
Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger. We've talked about Voodoo Ranger before.
Yeah,
We
it's
have.
not the first time.
This one's 9.5 ABV. Pretty heavy. It's good though. It's like fruity also. I put 1 drop of green dye food coloring into it
For no reason.
for no
For
reason.
no reason.
For no
St.
reason.
Patrick's Day. Happy St.
because
Patrick's Day.
Since it's not an Irish beer like all these Guinnesses and Jamesons that Ted's chugging. I don't even know why Irish is relevant.
Guys,
but I added green.
guys,
What?
What?
shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Hold on. Can we talk about once I saw this morning on the news, the New York City St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't know why they're talking about it today, but they were talking about it today. It's been going on since 1762. America hasn't been going on since 1762.
Yeah, people,
Yeah.
the Irish have been here for a long time.
That's wild.
Yeah. We've been shitting on them since then.
You want to know an interesting factoid about my bloodline?
Are you
Yeah, I
going to
do.
tell us anyway?
Yeah,
Doesn't
All right,
matter.
let her
I wanna
rip.
hear it.
been here since like 1671 or something.
What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
cool. You want to know mine?
Yeah,
William Bradford.
nobody knows who that is.
That's the first governor, mayor, Plymouth Rock when they landed. I'm OG.
You're OG. I'm OG too, man.
Dude,
1671.
we're related.
We're probably related.
Probably.
Y'all are Mayflower as fuck.
There's a lot of people that can trace back to him specifically.
I'm a Ellis Island
I mean, we knew.
ancestry.
We knew.
obviously.
We didn't bring Jews on the first boat.
Yeah,
The
they weren't
Jews
allowed.
definitely did not come on the first boat.
No, who didn't allowed?
No, you guys were stuck over in Europe.
Was it even a thing yet? When did that start?
I think 20, 30 years ago. Right before the Holocaust, I think.
Jewishism. It's like
The Holocaust was 20 years ago.
No, you guys were in Egypt, right?
Yeah, that was like 30 years ago though.
I saw The Mummy, Brendan Fraser.
That was a
It
good
was
one.
around then. I
Classic.
think.
God, love me some Brendan Fraser.
How can
Right?
you not? Oh my god.
I can't think of someone I like more than him in Hollywood.
Keanu Reeves. We've talked about this.
I'd like to hang out with. Keanu Reeves is good. I'd like to hang out with Brendan Fraser and Keanu Reeves together. I think would be a really awesome hang.
It'd be a great hang.
Yeah, I think I might put Brendan Fraser like a slight notch above Keanu.
You know, I do
don't
that
know.
because I feel
don't know.
like Keanu's never been down. You know,
Right.
he always seems
Well,
like he's on
I
top
don't
of the
know.
world.
I mean,
I'm saying it seems like that. Where Brendan Fraser, he seems like he's had his ups and downs.
well, Keanu lost his girlfriend and his daughter in that car crash initially.
Oh shit. Okay, so never mind. That's some shit. That's
I don't know,
a
I
down.
just feel
that's a
like
big down.
That's a
like
big
Brendan
down.
Fraser was up and then completely knocked down to bottom from pretty much the top and then is coming back now. So I think that's my reason for why I would like to
I love
have
the
a
comeback.
Guinness Fonio Stout with him.
It was that Dudley Do-Right movie that did him in. And I think he had some like serious injuries that he had to have like 10 back surgeries for or something. So
Oh,
that's
jeez.
why he disappeared.
I think
for
there
a
was
while,
also
but
some like Harvey Weinstein shit in there too.
I don't think so.
Woof.
Okay, you don't think so, but most reports think so.
I've heard
He
that.
got well. Wouldn't he have gotten Me Too'd and like
I did.
canceled?
He did.
Harvey Weinstein got
No,
Me
he
Too'd.
didn't. He didn't perform any Me Too acts. He was assaulted.
Oh,
He was Harvey
and
Weinstein.
he was on the
He was on the
receiving
end.
end.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a shame.
it is a shame.
Yeah. Speaking of Jews showing up, Harvey had his
Hey,
way.
we're not
with
all winners
Brent.
here.
No, but I love you, Robbie.
I love you, Robbie.
I love you guys too. I'm not.
I
I'm
just
not
want to put that
backing
out there.
All Jews. I won't back all Jews. I can't in good conscience do that. I know that there's some bad apples out there.
I will say that the Catholics they rape a lot of kids too. So.
I mean, Catholics are top of the shit pile. Let's be real.
I mean, if you're comparing, I'm biased, obviously, but I think that we can list some things.
It's all on paper.
Yeah.
I mean, Catholic
It's
Church,
out
you're
there.
on notice. Fuck you.
You know what you did.
You know what you did a lot of.
Guys,
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Guys, happy March 17th.
We made it through the Ides of March again.
Can you believe it's already March 17th?
It's been such
You
a
know what?
fucking year, and it's only 3 months in.
Speaking of March 17th, I fucking overwatered my seed trays and I got root fungus in like all of my seedlings. So I got to start over. Not thrilled.
I don't know why I was imagining you masturbating into a petri dish
And
and
it
calling it a
rotted.
seed tray.
He's got seed rot.
Root fungus.
No
Root fungus.
seed, all soil.
No seed.
All soil, no
All soil.
seed.
Yeah, that's it. All soil, no seed.
T-shirts coming soon. Hats, maybe. I don't know. Check the YouTube store.
Probably.
Probably not.
Yeah. Probably not. No, hats feel like a thing. Who's buying
Hats
a
could
hat?
be a thing. T-shirts.
I like
too,
hats.
Probably. Everyone likes a hat.
I like.
You like a
good hat.
snapback or a fitted?
Snapback.
Yeah.
with a giant slogan on it, like a big old 4-word slogan. You're gonna wear a hat, so it's like says something stupid like "Make America Great Again."
No.
Maybe if it was black.
You don't want that hat.
I like a low crown trucker. I have a small head, so I can't wear like a regular trucker hat. Otherwise, I look like Elmer Fudd.
I need a deep crown. I got a big dome.
Snapback. It's adjustable. One size fits
No,
most.
it has to be deep though.
That's your fault. Why are you such a big dude? No, I need a low crown. Maybe I could pass a mid crown. It's fine. But a regular like standard trucker hat? No, I look like Elmer Fudd. I won't wear it. I will not wear it.
Wear it backwards.
I won't. I haven't worn a backwards hat since like 1996.
I'm
Just
wearing
do
a
it.
backwards hat right now.
Me too.
I bet you are.
It's all black. I have several hats and they're all solid colors and they coordinate with my outfits.
Mine says that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It's a great hat.
Yeah, well, they send those to the kids in Africa too when it doesn't happen.
Consider me an African child then.
I do.
North African.
It's a nice hat too. It's not only snapback, but it's a stretch fit snapback.
I just clicked my mouse a bunch of times.
I'm gonna fucking kill
fuck
you.
you.
You keep clicking that fucking mouse. I have to edit out every goddamn mouse click. All you do is you sit there in silence when you're not all smashed up on alcohols,
Do it again.
and you click that mouse. You're just scrolling the whole episode. Like you got to talk. No, I'm just gonna scroll and click, so you can edit
You know
all these
what?
clicks out.
Record in the evenings more. We recorded Tuesday mornings. I'm not gonna get sloshed on a Tuesday morning.
Sloshed, smashed.
Why?
I gotta go to work after.
This is your work. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it'll be my
don't have
work. when I
job. This is our
see
job.
A paycheck.
We have a job. This is our job. We're getting paid off of all these sponsorships.
Yeah, Brooklyn Brewery, hit us up.
Hit us up so we can sponsor your, or not sponsor, promote your DEI beer.
Yeah, and Tad can drink it on a Tuesday morning, and we
Why
can
not?
get shit done.
Get schwashed.
Sloshed.
Schmarshed.
Schmooshed.
Schlurshed. Jameson's is it's an okay whiskey, really. It really
Guys,
is.
who
It's
drank
okay.
all of Dingo's Jameson?
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this. Somebody did it.
maybe
Yeah.
the leprechaun drank your whiskey.
Oh. That movie with Snoop Dogg in it?
Was Snoop Dogg in the Leprechaun? Jennifer Aniston was in the Leprechaun.
One of them he was,
Remember the
definitely.
Leprechaun? I used to watch the Leprechaun as a child and get nightmares about the Leprechaun, but I would still watch it.
Well,
I
of
would
course.
Google it, but I'm not allowed to click my mouse. So sorry.
Google
sorry,
it aggressively.
listeners. I can't Google it.
Get a touchpad. Tap
Get a touchpad.
silently. I have one.
What's
You
a
just
touchpad?
Add on a touchpad?
It's 2025. Who uses a touchpad anymore?
Built into this laptop. I also have one built into this iPad keyboard combo.
Well, some of us use desktops.
I use a laptop with a mouse.
Get a touchpad. You can get an external touchpad too. They sell those.
I think
I
this.
mean, I
Apple
have a
does.
touchpad. I don't use the touchpad.
Y'all aren't Apple people.
It's turned off.
I'm on
The-
a Mac
the
right
Apple
now.
touchpad is the Apple touchpad is amazing. The technology on that, it's crazy. So many gestures
What?
I'm on the desktop Mac.
that you stole from your wife's work.
She gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't
hers.
believe you.
She's letting me use it because I'm a
Because you're a professional podcaster and you needed a
I'm
quality
a-
machine.
because she has a really good paycheck and I'm a professional podcaster. Yeah. Just so everyone can hear the
Like
dynamic.
a really
out there.
good paycheck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of paychecks, my wife. Speaking of paychecks and wives, my wife was telling me that we should start getting ready. From what she heard, we should start getting ready to see a lot more recession brown.
What does that mean?
And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is recession brown?
I don't like the sound of it.
I think they're getting deported.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, right? All this recession is happening because all the Browns get deported, and
Yeah.
then there's no labor.
It doesn't sound good.
No, that's not at all what it is. It's apparently all these girls are constantly getting blonde hair dye throughout.
Oh,
their
so
whole
all the
lives. It's
blondes are going to go.
fake hair.
Huh?
Yeah, but now this recession's going to hit. Hair dye just isn't going to make the budget,
Yeah.
and you're going to see a lot of brown-haired girls that you didn't see previously.
That's where they draw the line. Hair dye.
Neat.
That-
That's
That's
neat.
it. Get ready for a wave of recession
That's
brown.
neat.
Per my wife.
Dingo loves a brunette.
Yeah, but fucking deport them.
Deport these girls because I don't want to see that shit. Disgusting.
I personally, I think that's kind of going to be a neat little hiccup in history.
I mean, everyone loves a good brunette. I'm brunette. I already told you.
We love brunettes at the Dingo Daily.
What do you have to say, Tad? You don't?
A what?
I heard that.
What was the question?
No, Ted's so out of it right now. He's so schmoshed that he has no idea.
All right.
Did you
Happy
ask me
St.
a
Patrick's
question?
Day, Tad.
Did you ask me a fucking question?
I said Happy St. Patrick's Day, Tad.
I love you. Happy
I
St.
love you
Patrick's
too.
Day.
Happy St.
I love
Patrick's
you
Day.
guys.
I'm so happy to be here with
Happy
you guys.
St. Patrick's Day.
I do love a brunette. Was that the question? I love a brunette.
Yeah,
My
that
wife's
was
a brunette.
That was the question. My wife's a brunette.
I'm a
My
brunette.
wife's a brunette. Oh my god. So can we
all-
deport the blonde chicks? What?
We
I
should
don't remember
deport
the question.
blonde chicks. I mean, that's
Let's deport the blonde chicks.
always been the problem.
Maybe we can trade them for Greenland.
I bet Greenland, or no, Denmark has Greenland. So we give Denmark a bunch of blonde chicks.
Yeah, they love blonde chicks over there in the
they
Netherlands.
love blonde chicks.
Yeah,
They'll give us Greenland for blonde chicks.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
that's a good trade.
And you know what? I don't need those blonde chicks. They're fake as fuck, anyways.
I
Can
don't
we
think
just
we
touch?
need-
I know we don't like to get political, but can we touch on the fact that we we asked them for eggs?
Finland? Yeah, and they said no. They said
We
fuck
asked
off.
Sweden, Finland, and Denmark all for eggs, and everyone said fuck off.
They said
We have a great trade. you give us Greenland,
It's
and
fucking
in return, we also take your eggs.
art of the deal.
Jesus Christ.
Part of the deal, baby.
Art of the
Hold on, I
deal.
want to get a little political because I got heated last night on Reddit. At everyone.
Very easy to do, by the way.
It's so easy to get me heated.
The political climate is hot. It's hot already.
It's hot.
It's
It's
hot.
hot right now. It's so hot.
Before you do that, before you get into that, I just want to. It's official.
Oh shit.
Somebody drank all of my whiskey.
Motherfucker.
And
Come
we're
through. I got a decent amount of the bottle that I opened today. There's still left.
This is a fucking tragedy.
Probably half of it at least.
All right, you know what? We
It
can't
sounds
just
like you got
dwell
half
on
bottle
my
to go.
we can't dwell on my problems. Robbie, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, so like I got heated, but like all right, I'll be honest. Usually I get heated at the right. They don't make sense to me. But I like
Why?
going. I don't understand them. I don't understand their point of view, but I like to learn.
May-
You know, I'm really open about that.
If you have questions, I can fill you in.
I ask them questions. I go directly to the source.
I am the
They have a
source.
couple subs. They have a couple subs where they live. And you know, I was on one. There's a new one. It's called Free Speech. It's not new, but they take it over. They've taken over. They're feeling like
This is on
Reddit is
on
really-
Reddit, you said? Free speech?
yeah, Reddit is a pretty liberal place. It's kind of an echo chamber, and it sometimes depends where you are. But there's certain subs that they're starting to take over. The right wingers are taking over certain subs, and they took over Free Speech. And I like going to those subs that they take over because I don't like just staying on the left side. I like seeing like their reasoning. On
Sure,
things.
but just the phrase "they took over free speech" is a little concerning.
It's just a name. It doesn't matter. Their sub is called Free Speech. It is they when I say take over, it's the upvotes and downvotes. That's all it is. It's the upvote downvote system. So anyone who's left wing is getting downvoted. Anyone who's right wing is getting upvoted. And honestly, I disagreed with everyone on this one post I saw last night. Right wing and left wing. I was like, you guys are all fucking idiots. People don't know what they're talking about. They're just getting mad because it's like, oh,
Everyone's an idiot.
everyone's an idiot. Everyone's an idiot. They're like, oh, left wings is just Orange Man bad. Right wing is just Orange Man good. And no one cares about what the fuck is
No one
going on.
cares
So
about reality. Reality is lost. Completely lost.
it's lost.
We're in the
Exactly.
upside down.
So this post, it was about Voice of America, right? It's the U.S. state-sponsored international broadcasting network.
Yes.
Basically,
Right.
the U.S. government funds a news network for foreign countries. That's what it is. So like I think 40 different languages, 43, 45 different languages that they broadcast all these different countries.
That sounds like some DEI shit to me. I don't know.
I don't know. You know, it's our propaganda machine.
Would that
our
be like-
international propaganda machine?
It would be like the U.S. version of like the BBC News, right?
Big
Yeah, it's
black
fully-
something.
Fully federally funded. It was started to combat Nazi and Japanese propaganda back in World War II or something. I don't know.
Guess
something
what?
like that.
It's failing now.
Now it's failing, but it doesn't matter. It's all
It does matter. The
federally-
Japanese are all up in our shit.
Sure, it matters. But
Probably the Nazis too. I don't know.
anyways,
Yeah, I really
Uh,
like the Japanese.
God, so
Always
do
have.
I. Best Asian award.
Actually,
Taking gold.
they are. Take the gold, Japan. The best Asian award.
Close second, North Korea.
I would have said South Korea, but
One of them definitely.
yeah, no, South Korea is a good Korea. It's a good Asian country, not just Korea. They got good stuff in South Korea.
Yeah, well, their president just went nuts, and they were just like, "Nope, fuck you," and they took him right out.
yeah, they took them right out.
Yeah, that's
They just
true.
did it.
They got some stuff going on.
That's the way you got to do it. Cut the tumor right out.
I'll tell you what the problem is. America's too big in terms of
Yeah,
land
it's definitely too big.
size. It's too big.
Well, let's get Canada and Greenland in the mix too. Fuck it, let's get way bigger.
It's too big.
But anyways, so I see this post, and the post it was posted by someone on the left, and it was saying, "Oh, Trump is shutting down free speech because he is shutting down Voice of America. He's doing it because they were saying anti-Trump things, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure they have tons and tons of broadcast shows, networks, and someone must have said something bad about Trump. So Trump said, we're not going to fund Voice of America anymore. Which is really funny too, because back in December we were getting pinged every time Trump picked someone for his cabinet, new positions. It was all crazy. Every person was crazier than the last. And then I remember they picked Carrie Lake to be director of Voice of America.
She's not crazy.
She's not crazy at all, right?
No.
Oh my God. Failed governor, ran for governor of Arizona in 2022, lost. Ran for the Senate, I think, in 2024 and lost. She's crazy. She's crazy. Now she's director of Voice of America, which I was like, oh, great. So this is the U.S. propaganda machine, and she's going to start spouting propaganda to the world. So I was like, oh, amazing. This is just, I can see this going horribly. But even they couldn't find international people that could sane wash Trump enough to broadcast, say, oh, yeah, no, everything's business as usual. No, they couldn't find anyone. So that didn't work. And they're just shutting it down. They're defunding it, and it's going to shut it down. All the left-wing people are like, this is an affront to free speech. They need to be funding news organizations because they should be telling the truth about this because they are telling the truth that Trump is bad. No, this is not an affront to free speech. This is a service provided by the U.S. government. Private news organizations can still disseminate the news as they see fit. Calm the fuck down. Y'all are idiots. And then the right-wing people are like, they shouldn't be funding any news organizations. This is the problem. Government's funding all these news organizations, and all these news organizations are saying bad things about Trump. And it's just like, no, dude, this is a government program. They were saying oh, he's not shutting it down. He's not shutting it down. He's defunding it. There's a huge difference. I was like, no, dude, there's no difference because this is a federally funded program. It's like if you defunded USPS, you just shut it down. Because it's not, you're acting like they're asking for handouts. No, it's not asking for government handouts. It is the government.
I really don't understand why they want to shut down USPS. Oh, they haven't turned a profit. It's not a business. It's a fucking service.
It's not a business. It's a service. Exactly.
It's not supposed to turn a profit. It's supposed to provide a service.
Everything needs to be profitable. Everyone's looking for handouts. No, these are services. You can argue, okay, maybe this isn't worth taxpayer dollars. Fine. Okay. If you don't think this is worth it, that's an argument you can make.
I mean, to be fair, I hadn't heard of Voice of America until a day ago. So,
I mean, I've heard of it. It's
never heard of it.
Network. I don't care about it. You can defund it.
It's not a channel. Don't care. Is it a channel?
Not in America. It's an international channel.
Okay. Well, that's probably why I never heard of it.
Right. It's not for you. You're not the demographic.
Can I watch football on it?
I doubt it.
Well, then fuck it. I don't want it.
Right. So I don't care, but everyone's mad about it for the wrong reason. They're like, oh, well, they're just looking for handouts. It's like, no, it's the government. They're not looking for handouts. They are the government.
I mean, it's better they shut down anyway if you're going to spew out a bunch of bullshit now.
They survive on handouts. They run on handouts.
Right.
That's the whole thing of a government funded.
You put Carrie Lake in front of it, she's just going to spill a bunch of bullshit, so you may as well close it down.
I just love that Carrie Lake even couldn't make them support Trump. They had everyone.
Carrie Lake seems like the type of person that would complain about the food at Applebee's and send it back.
They got a good spinach artichoke dip. I haven't been there in, 15 years, but
my first job,
my
first official job was at Applebee's. I worked before that, but I was a kid. So we're not going to talk about child labor. But my first job on the books was at Applebee's.
Don't worry, child labor is legal now, so it's fine.
They paid me in cash. Everything was fine.
Is it legal now?
In some states, yeah.
In some states, yes.
Really? What's the lower limit?
13,
Huckabee Sanders. What's her state? Jamie, Google that. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Is that Arkansas?
Who the fuck is Jamie?
Probably. Jamie is the Joe Rogan guy that clicks and searches, but I'm not allowed to click. I would be our Jamie, but I'm not allowed to click.
So. Listen, if we're Jamieing, you can do a Jamie, but don't just be clicking and scrolling while we're all talking.
Well, I click because rude. You.
I'm fine with you clicking and scrolling. By the way, it's fine. I find it soothing.
Everybody likes the clicks, Robbie. You hear that?
So I'll just leave in all the clicks, all the listeners.
Nobody
or
minds the
viewers
clicks.
if you're on YouTube.
If you could isolate all the clicks and we could do an hour of just clicking and scrolling, that would be fantastic too.
For
That could be our ASMR episode.
Yeah,
That's for the
Episode.
Patreon. You pay $5, you can hear all the clicks you
Pay
want.
$5 to get all the clicks and yawns.
and a all black hat that says
Okay, Robbie, Jesus.
Also no seed.
The hat says, "Okay."
We don't. It's not
Robbie,
for the blacks.
Jesus.
It's for anyone.
It's a black hat, all black hat. You said all black hat. That was your thing.
It's anyone can buy it. I'm just putting that out there. It's not just for blacks, like Robbie said.
Do you guys try to match your hat to the shirt that you're wearing?
I literally said that 20 minutes ago. I see Robbie's frustrations, Ted. Jesus. Just click shit, okay? What were we,
I'm fucking done.
what were you even looking up? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Carrie Lake.
Just
Fuck
Google
you.
it.
Fuck you,
Go ahead,
Carrie
Google
Lake.
it. Google whatever the fuck we were talking about. I have no fucking clue.
I'm not
Honestly.
gonna Google.
Happy
shit.
St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy Saint.
2 months after St. Patrick's Day, probably.
Somebody drank all my whiskey and 2 of these beers.
Should we-
Unbreak my heart.
Say,
Say
you
you
love me.
me again.
You got a really good singing voice, Dingo.
No.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
why
you
he
do.
does all of our.
You do. You're in
theme
key.
songs.
You're good.
Unbreak
You're like
these
a natural musician.
tears.
Oh, did you hear that vibrato on there? And then a little
I think
tremolo?
I think that was my chair, actually.
What's it called when you scale down? It's not a vibrato.
No,
brown
not
note.
vibrato. Might be a brown note.
Brown note?
Recession brown note.
It's an octave switch or something.
An octave switch.
I don't know.
Anyone who's a music expert, you want to be on the podcast and talk to us about it. We'll sing songs for you.
Ted, you're a music guy.
I'll sing songs for you. I can sing you the classics. I'm good.
Sing me a song.
The the standards.
Bitches ain't
Sinatra.
shit but hoes and tricks.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. The
Little
classics.
Bobby Darin.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
Ooh,
Give you a little-
classics.
I'll give you some
Classics.
Dean Martin.
Oh, Dean Martin. Now we're talking.
No,
Dino.
fuck Dean Martin. Give me Aqua, Barbie girl.
No.
LFO. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits.
Chinese food makes me sick.
You know what? That line pisses me the fuck off.
I love Chinese food.
Yeah, right? Like, I feel like Chinese food was fine, and then that song came out, and people were like, "Oh, yeah, Chinese food makes it gives me a stomach ache." No, it doesn't. You like it. It's delicious. It's just those fucking guys couldn't think of a second line in their chorus. So now all of
Did
a
they have
sudden,
an impact on people's view of Chinese food?
that
Because that
song
never
was
affected me.
huge back in the
Oh, of
day.
course, it was a huge song.
I'll tell you
I
a
love
funny
that
story
song.
about
I
Chinese food.
refuse to believe that people didn't have an effect or they weren't swayed by the
I didn't even think about
LFOs.
it.
I have.
Honestly, I never even thought about it.
Hey,
I
shut
was
up.
like,
Hey, shut up.
All right, everyone, shut up. Tad has something to say.
Hey,
Funny
shut
thing
up.
about Chinese food. So,
Do
I
it
got
in
this-
a Chinese
I got
accent,
this
though.
wife, right? No, I won't do that. I got this
Just
wife,
it's
right?
fine.
And she's always been like, we'll order Chinese food, and she's always like, make sure you say no MSG. And I never ever did say that.
Say no
Never
MSG.
said it. Ever once, never said it.
Why would you?
And we always
Extra
get the
MSG,
Chinese
please.
food and we eat it. And then one day I was like, why do you always tell me to say no MSG? And she says, because it gives me a headache. And I said, yeah? Do you get a headache after we eat the Chinese food? She's like, no, because it's no MSG. And I was like, do you know that I've never said that to the people? Like, it's always been with MSG because you're stupid. She
Yeah, I
said,
feel like Tad's such a dick to his wife sometimes.
oh, God, I am such a dick to
Like,
my wife.
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
take her order request seriously.
That one,
I
is
refuse to
deserved.
allow people to be stupid.
the
I
MSG one is
refuse
deserved.
to allow people to be stupid for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say it at a Chinese food restaurant. I feel like you know what you're getting yourself into there.
No.
But
No, because I know if I say no MSG, I'm gonna get some spit in my food,
And extra
Yeah, that's
MSG, by
true.
the way.
and probably extra
Extra.
MSG because it's nothing. It's like salt and like what monosodium glutamate.
Science.
Yeah, like there's
you.
no
don't
scientific
fucking care.
evidence that it's
There's
bad
no
for you in any
scientific
way.
evidence that it causes any adverse reactions to anyone ever.
Doesn't it just make you hungry?
No, it makes
just
food taste better.
It makes you thirsty. It's salt.
Yeah, it's just salt.
Okay, so gives a shit.
You eat Chinese food and then later you drink a bunch of water and you're up all night peeing, and then the next day you feel like shit because you're tired because you were up all night peeing. And people are like, "Whoa, I can't have MSG. It's poisoning me." No, you're just fucking tired.
And then you're like, gosh, I really kind of feel like having Chinese food again.
You just had a bunch of salt. Fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't listen to Dr. Ruiz well enough.
I didn't listen to Dr. Ruiz at all. So
That's my problem. I need to listen to him better because I just eat whatever. I don't really think about what's healthy. I just eat what I want to eat.
We should have
then-
Dr. Ruiz on again.
Yeah, because I'm not doing well dietarily.
I'm really hanging on by a thread, guys.
I'm not doing so great.
We need the doc back.
I really need Dr.
No,
Ruiz
my
in
problem
life
was I
because
was just worried about the next question I was going to ask him, so I didn't listen to his answers to any of them.
You didn't listen to a damn word, huh?
Was it
I
about
don't
your
listen-
balls?
I'm-
I hope
mean,
it
I
wasn't
don't-
about your balls. Your balls doing okay, Dingo?
Did I bring up my balls
I'll-
at all?
Was it about your balls?
I don't know. All three of them are still there.
The episode with Dr.
Yeah.
Ruiz?
Attaboy.
Yeah,
he's so afraid
Guillermo.
to ask a question. Guillermo Ruiz.
Was it about Dingo's balls?
Some of it probably.
Maybe I wasn't listening either.
No, you never do. We've talked about this.
I thought I was listening really intently because I was trying to pay attention.
I was
and
hoping you
such.
were because I wasn't.
I tried.
It was really smart.
He's a smart dude. I enjoyed him.
Way smarter than you guys.
I was playing Dragon Merge the whole time.
The fuck? What was that on your Game Boy?
Phone.
So on this day,
What day?
Monday,
St. Patrick's Day.
We're gonna release this in fucking May. This is stupid, idiots.
Just release it whenever we want.
Yeah,
We have
it's
no
gonna be May.
continuity in any
Yeah,
of the.
we do. We just talked about Dr. Ruiz. We've talked about other things that we've talked about previously.
We
We have to
should
make
probably
sure that
bump
this is
this
in
one
those
ahead of
orders.
Yeah, but we
now.
can put Ruiz now next week and then this one after. Like it doesn't fucking matter.
bump it.
Just bump it.
I don't know.
Let's bump it.
Ahead of what? Men versus women and then Reddit 2.
Yeah.
Whoa! Spoiler alert! What if we do bump it?
Just
Now
cut it.
people are gonna know.
just cut this
Now
shit out.
people will be
God.
like, hilarious. These guys are assholes.
This podcast is so meta.
We
It's
edit
a
the
podcast
shit out
about
of our
podcasts.
podcast. It's fine.
We do a lot of posts.
We
There's a lot
try
of
so
post
hard.
work.
No, Tad, you do not. You
I did
complained
try.
after half of one episode. I had to do the
It's
same
like
episode 3 fucking times because I'm too
94%.
poor to get good computers.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck was that?
Well, this was the last episode with Tad, so
oh my
he
God.
passed away suddenly on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2025.
I'm still I'm still alive, guys. I'm sorry about that.
Fucking doubt, bro.
You cut it. We could cut it in
Are you
post.
serious? I think you're gonna die.
I just had a thing. Just had a thing.
More spoilers.
Wait, I'm going to open
So-
another one. Everyone be quiet. This will be a good sound clip we can use whenever.
Get it. Is there a little nitro pod
Just
in
stop talking, I said.
there? Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now go ahead.
Is there a nitro pod in there? Because listen,
no. And also, I just broke the fucking tab and it didn't open the beer.
oh god,
No, there's
What a
no nitro
fucking
pod in
hickey.
these Brooklyn ones.
listen to this.
They're not that good.
Here,
We're gonna
shut
cut
up,
this
listen.
out because I want to.
Ready?
What the fuck?
Okay,
That was some spaceman shit.
those are the Guinness
a
ones
Guinness.
with the nitro pods.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Nobody will know what
All right,
that
do it
is.
again.
The Irish will. Well,
No, they won't. They don't drink out of cans.
not well, not in Ireland. They don't. I'd like to try a Guinness in Ireland.
They
I really
they
would.
drink straight from the whiskey cow's teat.
It just tastes
Ireland?
the same as tap here. You just get it on tap, and it's
No, it's not. It's not.
yes, it is.
No, it's not. I told my mom. My mom's going to Italy in like a month. I was like, tell them
Yeah,
you're from
love
Canada.
Italy.
Like, don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Canada.
We're
these
not-
days, not American.
We're not the favorite of the
but
world.
back in the day,
that we
you
were.
could say it.
I mean, yeah, I went to Italy in '98. It was cool. They loved me there. I was like,
In '98.
Honestly,
In
they probably didn't
98,
love you,
right?
but they did tolerate us.
Love Italy. I proposed in Venice.
they loved me. They loved me.
Maybe you. Everyone
I
loves
mean,
Tad,
How can you
Not
not?
to toot my own horn.
but toot toot.
Pretty fucking handsome.
I'm kind of culturally ambiguous. My looks. I could pass for a lot of things if I don't open my mouth. And I tend to. Wherever I go internationally, they tend to speak to me in their local tongue, which is fun until I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck you just said. That happened to me in Greece. Anywhere I went, they just spoke to me in Greek. They just assumed.
You look
yeah,
like
you
you'd be
could pass
Greek.
as Greek. You're Mediterranean.
Yeah, I could be Greek.
Yeah, you could
I mean,
pass as Greek for sure.
I could be Greek. I could be Italian.
You're a Mediterranean-looking guy, for sure.
I could be Latin American in certain circumstances. It depends. I can pass. I can pass for a lot of different things.
You sort of
any
have
Eastern
that.
European country.
You're a lighter shade of brown, for sure.
I'm saying it depends. In certain circumstances, I tan real easily too. So I mean, I get a little darker shade, and I can pass. But yeah, they come. They just speak to me whatever language is the local language.
So, you know what I'm really tired of?
No.
Nazis.
That too, but just like fucking stupid people.
Yeah.
Why are there so many stupid people?
It's a poor education system in this country. Mostly.
Just in the world. I feel like in the world, is it just why are there so many stupid people? Are we the only stupid country?
No, overall no. But
do you think we have the highest population of stupid people?
Percentage wise.
I was wondering this today, actually, because since it is St. Patrick's Day and we're not talking about it, everyone always, like when you think St. Patrick's Day and Irish people, you think of what?
Corned beef.
St. Patrick fucking beating a drum and chasing the snakes out of Ireland.
No, you guys are both wrong. You think of drinking.
St. Patrick beating off snakes.
No,
I mean,
Irish people, St. Patrick's Day, drinking. That's like the whole.
Wow, what a hole.
what a hole.
Wow, what a hole. But like the rest of the world thinks like American stupid, fat stupid.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Shh.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna make this one
It's
a
a-
green one for no
it's
reason.
Did you put it in a
pandemic.
drawer? What the fuck was that?
In a drawer? Yeah, I just put this in a drawer. I filed this under beer.
So anyway, people think Irish and they think drunk and fighting.
Do they? You do.
Yeah, I mean everyone does.
The fighting
Yeah.
Irish.
Exactly, it's in their logos and shit.
That's pretty. I don't know. Kind of culturally insensitive of a mascot.
It's propaganda. It's propaganda.
It is propaganda, but I would rather have that propaganda. Like I drink a lot and I fight over Americans. Like you're fat and you're stupid.
Yeah.
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 Why are you like saying it like a question? Would you really rather be fat and stupid than drunk and fighting?
Drunken fighting probably.
Drunken
but
fighting.
it's
When was the
not-
last time you
yeah.
got punched in the face?
Not a great look. Punched in the
I
face. It must have been like
punched right in your face. Hard.
10. I must have been like 10.
Like a legit
2024
punch in your
at
face.
some point. I know that.
You got punched in your face last year?
Like within a rolling 12-month period.
Wow.
Why have
Yeah,
I
I mean-
not heard of this?
I don't. It's fine. Just gloss over it.
No.
It
What the
happens
fuck?
regularly.
Who punched you in the face within last year?
Did you punch him back?
I run my mouth.
No, shut the fuck up and say something. Like, what happened?
Tell the story.
I mean, I just did.
Pretend we're on a podcast and people want to hear stories about your crazy life.
Was it at a youth sporting event?
No, it wasn't. It was at a coffee shop.
Oh yeah, even better. Tell the story. Spill the tea, Dingo.
I'm spilling the tea right now,
Get it?
and the tea was coffee. I
Pour
spilled
it.
my coffee on a guy, and he got in my face, and he said, he was wearing a white shirt, and he kept bringing that up, that he's got coffee on his shirt now. And
You know how white this is? How dare
He's-
you?
So he was sitting down at the time, and I was standing up next. He sat down next to the coffee station. You go to a coffee shop, and you're fixing your coffee at the end. And it was busy, and I knocked my coffee over, and 2 or 3 drops splashed over onto his white shirt. He noticed immediately, somehow, I don't fucking know. And he got pissed off at me, and I apologized because it was my fault. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
And he said, sorry, he's not going to cut it, bitch.
We'll remedy this." And he got so pissed off, and he stood up. And when he stood up, I could see in his face he didn't realize that when he stood all the way up, his head was only going to come up to my chest.
Yeah, you're a tall man.
And I think I could see in his face he panicked, and he went
But
to
he went too far, though. He was already there. He had to commit.
exactly. Like, I respect it, but also fucking stupid. So he shoved me.
It's a bold move.
Bold move. And I didn't hit back. Sorry to disappoint everyone. I did
No, that's
not
good.
hit back.
That's commendable. You don't punch down.
It was so far down.
But also, it was your
I felt
fault.
like it was my fault, and I apologized, and that should have been the end of it. But he decided to stand up and shove me, and I felt like I would be punching a child.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, you're not much taller, but you're taller than me, and I'm pretty tall too, so I feel that.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. Like, I could hurt you.
Yeah,
I'm short.
I could only imagine.
I'm short. You guys, like Dingo's nearly a foot taller than me.
You got 2 inches on me.
1 inch shy of a foot tall.
Also, let me be clear. I'm a pussy. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to get hit in the face. I don't want to punch anyone.
You're not a pussy.
I like to
You're a
think I'd
pacifist.
fight.
Yeah, I'm a pacifist. Yeah, I guess not a pussy. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to try and hurt me.
Yeah.
I just want to get my coffee and move on.
You don't not want to fight because you're scared. You don't want to fight because
No, I'm not scared.
I'd rather not.
I think you're
fucking
scared you're gonna hurt
punch you in
someone.
your face. Like
Yeah, I'm scared I'm going to get arrested because I broke this guy's neck.
That's a
Yeah.
fair fear, in my opinion.
Yeah, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. We're fine. I'm sorry about your shirt. Tide will work.
Tide.
Are they
Tide.
Tide?
Works. T-shirts are cheap
Keep-
though. White T-shirts.
Keep a Tide stick on you.
You get like 3 of them for like 15
Yeah, Tide
bucks.
Stick, sponsor us.
Tide.
Because I knock coffee on people and I don't want to kill
Procter
them.
and Gamble.
But he punched you in your
Oh, I don't
face.
know.
I don't know.
Keep going with the story.
No, he shoved
He
me.
shoved
like
you.
it was kind of like a chest punch.
All right.
Shove.
Well,
Well,
you said that he.
I mean, the
punched you in the
question
face,
was,
though.
when was the last time you were punched in your face?
When was the last time I was lied to?
It
Just
was-
now.
It was a chest throat punch. It wasn't
he-
punched in
he
the
got
face.
some
I
throat?
apologize.
Oh,
He got some
He hit
throat.
some throat.
And it was
Okay,
it was
I'll take
closed
throat.
fist.
Oh,
if you'll
closed
accept
fist throat push.
I'll
One-
take it. I'll take it.
Uh,
It was one hand chest, one hand clipped throat.
All right. Well, I'm not going to accept that as a punch in your face, but
Yeah,
I will
it's not-
accept it as like an act of aggression.
To be fair, in my defense, I don't think he could reach my face. He tried.
Oh, he was trying to punch you in the face, but
He tried to
he
punch
can
me in
only
the face.
reach your throat.
Yeah, like my 3-year-old tried to hit me too. Like I don't think I'm gonna count that. You can't even reach me.
Okay,
Like,
but he was mid-20s. It's not a 3-year-old we're talking about here.
I know, but when you got a foot on him, it might as well be.
Well,
And you could
okay, well
pick
then
them
I
up.
can't count anything then because I have a foot on fucking everyone.
Yeah, honestly, you probably shouldn't count anything.
All right, so forget everything I just said.
Doesn't count. When people try to hit you, but they can't because you're too fucking tall.
Okay. Whatever.
I mean, I guess it's something where they're trying. No one's trying to hit me, so you're.
that's all I got.
You're giving more controversy than the
Other
rest
than
of us.
that, it's been since high school.
Yeah. 1997 was the last time I was put. I think it was 97. Might have been 98.
It's always just like
The
you're
90s, man.
dropping something from the 90s.
A lot of shit happened in the 90s, bro.
How do you even
It's
remember?
crazy
I don't
decade.
remember the 90s at
Yeesh.
all.
It's a hard time. Everything's a haze. That's why it's either 97 or 98.
New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits.
Woohoo!
Chinese food's fucking delish.
Yeah, I got punched in the face. Took it like a man.
Well, elaborate.
I took it like a man.
Wait, unless that's 1997.
It was 97 or 98. Let me think of when it happened.
I mean, statute of limitations.
It was
is
97
expired
or
on that.
98. I don't remember. I was a junior. I was a junior in high school. I know that much for sure.
Yeah, all my fights happened when I was like a kid.
So it was like
Hmm.
97 or 98. A guy got mad because he heard that I was having inappropriate conversation with his girlfriend.
Ooh.
Okay. Elaborate, Tad.
From what I remember,
Okay, you're gonna lie.
Yeah, 100%.
we were talking about nipples and like the different types of nipples.
I've got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Just the different types of nipples. Like you got your pepperoni nipples with the little pencil eraser. You got salami nipples.
Your dinner
Uh-huh.
plate nipples.
You got some bologna tits.
You know what? Can I just interject here? Love a good dinner plate nipple.
Yeah, you
I'm
like
not a-
those dinner
I'm
plates?
not.
I
mean,
do.
I love
I
a
don't-
good
I-
boob. I love boobs. I love boobs with the
I don't
nipples.
search them out, but the dinner
It's
plate
just-
nipple,
it's
it's
just
like
a whole big old nipple.
I just know
It's-
I just know that other people don't appreciate it,
I'm
and
not.
I will.
I'm not offended by any nipple.
You know why I don't prefer it is because there's the
Whoa.
question of where the areola ends and the boob begins.
It doesn't
you
matter.
know?
I didn't say I prefer it. I said I appreciate
You
it.
appreciate
All right,
it.
okay, I can
doesn't
appreciate
matter.
that.
Yeah, like
Appreciation's
I
fine.
know that other people will turn it down, so I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I just when the areola blends into the boob and you don't know where it like starts and ends. I just like, I don't know, something.
So
I don't
anyway, guy
You know
guy
what?
hears about it. Guy
everyone's
hears about
beautiful
it.
in their own
Shut
way.
up. Finish
No,
the
Ted,
fucking
it's
story.
Monday night.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
I don't
Tuesday night, Tad,
fucking
on
have
a
to wait
Monday.
for anything. This is Tuesday night, Tad, and you just shut
Tuesday
your
night, Tad
fucking
doesn't
mouth.
wait.
All right.
I'll finish
fuck
the
up. We're
fucking
just gonna-
story. I don't
Okay,
like
we're shutting up.
when I can't finish
Just go
my
ahead.
story.
Ted,
What
go
was
ahead.
the story about again?
So
Nipples.
anyway, I tell the guy hears I'm talking to the guy's girlfriend about different nipples. All the different nipples. I'm a junior in high school. I'm 17 years old, 16, whatever fucking years. I'm watching looking at a lot of fucking pictures.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Looking at the porno, seeing all sorts of nipples. We're talking about nipples, boobs. And then he hears from his guy on the wrestling team who's in the same class that I was asking and talking and asking about what her nipples looked like. But I didn't.
What was her name? What was her
I'm not
name?
going to say what her name was.
What did her nipples look like?
Give me a fake name so I can follow the story.
Her name was Penelope Cruz.
You had to say
That's-
Cruz.
That's just okay.
Penelope would have been fine.
Penelope would have been fine.
He's fucking snorting over here.
Penelope would have been fine.
Dad's
Ted.
gonna fucking die.
It was her name was Britney Spears. Okay.
Her name is Christina Aguilera.
So whatever. I get
Yeah,
to class. It
okay.
was like 7th period. And I get there and I see this guy and he's like, yo, he's outside my classroom. I'm inside the classroom. He's outside the classroom. He's like, here, come here. And I knew the guy. I was like, oh, whatever. What's this guy need? We go walk out and we walk out and he was like, Palau. I was like, what the fuck, man?
I just keep thinking you're like, what are you talking about? And you're just like fucking Penelope Cruz's nipples.
Beep. Just fucking sucker punches my face. I was like, what? What the fuck? He was like, you talking about my girlfriend's nipples? I was like, I don't even know what the fuck you're even asking me right now.
Who's your girlfriend? What?
Penelope Cruz. And yeah. Then we talked it out. And
He punched you in the face and then y'all talked it out.
yeah, fucking Ted nasty, dude. I don't I just talk it out. I use my words. My words are my fists, bro. My words are my fists. I will talk to you. And then
Bro.
my coach showed up and he was like, I'll fuck you up. Leave this guy alone. You're gonna be done. No, but whatever. I don't know. That was the last time I got punched in the face. I punched a guy in the face.
Is that a different story?
I punch guys in faces. I've done some damage.
It is
Hey,
a different story.
I got punched in the throat by a bouncer once.
I got kicked in the throat once.
That's probably better.
No, it's a bouncer. I mean, I was in like 8th grade when I got kicked in the throat. That's like 1994.
Classic.
A
Tad in the
bouncer
90s.
kicked an 8th grader in the throat?
It was the 90s. It was simpler times.
It was.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
so
the
was mine, but
90s.
Jesus Christ.
I gave a kid 2 black eyes and a fat lip once. That was fun. But I was a kid. Kids,
oh.
you know,
Were you also a kid?
I was a kid. Yeah, I was also a
All
kid.
right.
No, I was like a
what year-
23-year-old
what year
just
was
beating
it?
up 10-year-olds. It was probably 98. Let's be real. I don't know.
It's fucking 90s.
No,
98. You were
No,
junior
it's
high.
probably it was probably actually in the early noughts.
We were all just listening to Chumbawamba and punching kids.
I wanted to say it's in the 90s, but it honestly is probably in like, I don't know, 2003, 2004. Solid year. Maybe 03. 02, 03. It's all right.
Good year for punching kids.
03 was an
Good year for
okay
punching kids.
It was an okay
I was a kid. I was a kid myself. You know, it was like this kid. He just like I was with my neighborhood friends, and we were playing with his ball. It was like honestly, it was like stupid fucking shit. Like just I had a ball, and it was their
What kind of
cousin.
ball?
I was playing with their friends. I don't know, like one
Football?
of those dodgeballs, like the red like dodgeball type
Oh, like
thing.
a
We were
red
just like
rubber
throwing
ball.
it back and forth. Yeah,
The red rubber ball.
we kind of were playing keep away. We played keep away from one of my friends, and like their cousin was there. I don't know what their cousin was there, and he was like, he took it too seriously, and he was like, "Well, don't you play keep away from him?" And I had the ball, and dude jumped on my back. It was like weird, and I'm like, I'm still a big dude. I've always been a big dude compared to other kids.
I mean,
Kid jumped on my
tall.
back. I threw him off my back. He got up and he like tried to swing at me, and he missed. And I swung. I got a long arm, like long reach. Swung once, swung twice, hit both eyes, swung another time from underneath, hit him in the mouth,
You
and he
fucking
just
vomit on
ran
me?
off crying. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I just started throwing my arm around, honestly. I was just like, ah, and just like I hit him 3 times, just 2 eyes, 1 lip, done. He ran off crying. I was like, all right, well, I should probably leave then. So I just went home, and then my phone rings. My house phone. My mom's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Robbie, did you just like beat the shit out of a kid?" And I was like, "I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe."
Yeah, I did.
I don't recall.
My dad was pretty proud about it. I told him what happened. He was like, "Sounds like
Yeah,
he
of
deserved
course.
it."
Dads are always proud when your boy stands up. I don't know. I don't have any sons.
You can pretend to be mad for a second.
I have to imagine.
You're just like, you don't do that. But at the same time, you wink.
like hearing a story of my son like standing up for himself and for whatever, just being willing to get in the tussle. It's good.
Mhm.
Win or lose, like you got in it. That's today my son, you have become a man.
All right. Like I'm not starting fights, but I'm finishing them. Like that's something to be proud of. If my son's finishing fights that he didn't start per se, I'm a proud dad over here.
I got no more Guinness left.
What the fuck?
I've got one more.
I had half a Guinness left.
I might have to run to the store
Walk
if we're
the
going to
store.
keep going.
Are we going to keep going? Because I think we should sign off now.
Welcome to the Dingo Weekly, whenever it be. You'd better get your story straight, better than these 3. We've got a it's not too late. Release 6 weeks later and say the wrong date. Hey, hey, it's not too late. We told you before, it's not St. Paddy's Day. Well, it may just be a Monday, but there's Tuesday night tad, and everyone showed up this time. Things aren't so bad. It's not a day for turkey, and it's no time for lox. We may be slamming soda bread, but Chinese food rocks. Hey, hey, it's not too late. Release 10 weeks later and say the wrong date. Hey, hey, it's not too late. We told you before, it's not St. Paddy's Day. We hope you all had fun this week. It's been one hell of a night. There's nothing more exciting than hearing about a fight. It may be all the sodium, it may be all the booze, it may be all the nipple talk with Penelope Cruz. Hey, hey, it's not too late. Release 4 months later and say the wrong date. Hey, hey, it's not too late. For the last fucking time, it's not St. Paddy's Day.